I did a video, and I just thought I would hop on here and just sort of figure out what I want to say, because it's been a minute. Okay, so in the last few weeks of my life, I have been out of work for a bit on like a sick leave. Okay, so I did that, and then so I was away for a bit, and I'm back now in the office. I have also now set up finally set up Choco'S Bistro, and I am so elated. We've started operations. We've been 4 weeks into business now, and 4 weeks it's been mad. It's been such a learning curve. This is business number, God knows how many, well, in recent times, business number 3 or 4, depending on what we're counting. But yeah, business number 4. Now we're setting up, and this one in hospitality and catering is such a different one. It's called Choco'S Bistro, by the way. Check it out on Instagram. This one is such a different ball game because it's so retail, and it's so like it's so people that run restaurant business. So I give people a hand, because it's not surface. It's not what you can see. It's more than that, and that's what I've come to realize, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to learn along this journey. So things I have learned since starting Choco'S Bistro. On site is better than virtual. On site is better. People don't eat virtually, so you cannot be somewhere else and business is running, and you think that everything will be going well without you being there. And just, you know, in the early days you're still setting things in place. You're still just trying to figure out what's going where and who's going where, and but the menu, Lord knows, menu. We're on iteration number 100 and something for the menu. Jesus is Lord, and there are almost how many versions of this same menu, you know, just going out. And it's you know what they say in the Bible, that it's not by power, it's not by might. This Choco'S Bistro that's the definition. It's not by power, not by might, because it's not by power. Bedrock is going well. We're thinking about expanding to our 3rd unit in Ikeja. Yeah, that works for us. I mean, Island is great, but it's also very typical, and we're trying to do something different. God help us. Okay, so Choco'S has been doing very well. We are turning 5 in about 6 months. 5 in 6 months, my goodness. That's a landmark. That's a milestone, a huge milestone for any Nigerian business. Oh God, there are stories for days. Stories. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Yesterday, I got a very interesting message from someone who left, and what it did for me was, left Sikamo. What it did for me was just to reassure me of some of the things that I had been thinking about. Let's put it like that. It was from someone who had worked on my team before. It was just very reassuring. That's the way I can put it, and without going into so much detail. So I'm grateful for that. I'm stronger. I'm also grateful for that, because the first few weeks of Choco'S Bistro was not easy. It was not easy. What we're doing now is Choco'S Bistro is a restaurant, indoor restaurant. So we're trying to do an outdoor version of it by the poolside, and like by the side. So it's like a glass box type thing by Choco'S, and then you have poolside by Choco'S, right? So We're also venturing into events and things like that with time, but give us a bit of time. So that's where we are per business, per work. We're still employing. We have 1, 2, 3 people outside of the chef. We're employing the fifth person rather, in a few weeks. That person's for drinks and things like that, mixologist. So it's exciting, it is. So y'all, please come and check out Choco'S Bistro at some point in your life, your recent life, please. Thank you. And give us feedback. I mean, feedback is what would help us to grow, what would help us to improve on our services, and just help us know that we are seen and heard, and what we're doing is not in vain, basically. So feedback will be very important. We have a Google my business page for Choco'S Bistro. It's Choco'S.bistro on Instagram and it's Choco'S Bistro on TikTok. So we're still trying to figure out the brand's character and bring it out in the open. So it's a work in progress. One of the things I've learned recently is to not start when it's perfect. Just start. Just do it. Just on the Choco'S Bistro logo, let me show you what it is. Right on Choco'S Bistro logo, you have established 2021. That's when that's when we registered the business. In fact, I started doing the brand particulars in 2021. So it's been a long time coming. I've been thinking about it for a very long time. It's not just 2 minutes time, we just put up a shop, that's it. No, it's been a long time coming. And funny enough, I'll not go into that for now. Anyways, so Boya to 2021 or 2023, we shall here, and it's, what was I going to even talk about? I don't remember. About it being a long time coming, and anyways, we're here, and it's really exciting. To be honest, it's one of the most exciting things that I've done in a while. I think one of the things I love the most in my entrepreneurial journey is actually starting businesses. I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it. Today said something one day about you've gotten into your mode of just getting things done. I'm like, it's a good thing. It really is a good thing. Think about it. But I know where he was coming from, and sometimes it has an impact on my health, because when I go in, I go all in, and there's no breathe, calm down. I'm literally reminded to drink water, and I feel like I'm such a nerd for work. Anyways, so entrepreneurship is great. Business number 4. Onto other things. I mean, this one has started. We're just trying to establish and expand, and then we'll move on to the next one. Look at me saying we'll move on to the next one already, but it's what it is. I enjoy the process of establishing a business. It's thrilling. It's super thrilling. So I think I'll just call it a day at this point, and then we'll see. We'll see more. But yeah, y'all should check out Choco'S Bistro. This is not the place where I advertise anything, but it's just follow the journey. That's it. Follow the journey. I'm gonna be a little more vocal about being on the journey as opposed to trying to put up a perfect picture, because the truth is I like the perfection of things, but you wait forever for that. So document as we go. Okay, so this is my document of the journey so far. Thank you.